A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this channeling session, I would be talking about the jealousy that Divine Masculine is feeling because he is seeing the Divine Feminine with someone else. Due to whatever XYZ situation can be any. There are many reasons in this case. Many reasons can be there. But the overall scenario is that he sees the DF with someone else, or he finds out. He either sees a picture, he either finds out about some other man that she's interested in, or he is interested in her. He could have gone to a party, or he could have just found out, he could have just found out on social media, or he could have found out at a party, or he could have just happened to see them. Like maybe he's just crossing some place and he sees she's with a very handsome man or a good looking man, or if not handsome but someone presentable, someone nice, and she's laughing or she's looking happy, and there is, in his head he sees there is some kind of chemistry between these two people, this man and this woman, my DF. Suddenly he feels a stab of envy in his heart. Okay, first of all, it was him who had decided not to treat her nicely, okay, for whatever XYZ reason again. And after he moved on from her, he was missing her a lot. He was thinking about her. He was thinking, how should I contact her? How should I call her? What should I say to her? But his ego was so big that he just simply could not, he did not take any efforts because he was busy massaging his ego and he was busy giving justifications to himself. That why I should not talk to her, why I should not call her, why should I meet her or message her. Or previously when they had a problem with each other, they had some kind of, anger or issues, he did not try to resolve it at all. He thought that why should I? She should be the one always to resolve everything. She should be the one to make efforts. It could be something very simple also. Maybe he was always expecting that DF should come to meet him. DF should go to his house or to his office or any other place. She should be the one and he'll be available and she should just come over. And the DF maybe didn't want to do it anymore because she also wanted to see something coming from his side. And maybe she even told him that I don't see you doing anything. I'm the one who's doing everything all the time. And he said, well, this is who I am. You take it or leave it. All the times she was the one who would say, okay, I'll take it. Whatever it is, he's mine. But over a period of time, or if it's not over a period of time, even if it's initial stages, even initially, a woman wants a man to make the efforts. The first date or maybe the first outing or some place, maybe introducing to the family, he should be the first one. So here she's not wrong, here she's not wrong because her expectation is about her self-respect and also the fact that she doesn't want to come across as a person who is always coaxing him or who's the one who's after him. And he is making it feel or look like that she's the one who's very much interested in him and he has so much to do, but he's sort of not able to do it. And I'm talking about this channeling. There are different channelings, so don't take everything too personally, all of you. If the channeling resonates with you, great. If it doesn't resonate with you, there will be some parts that will resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you totally, completely, then you know that there are other people too in this journey who are in pain, who are suffering, who are sad. We can make a prayer for them, that whosoever is going through this situation. But I think this type of channeling, the DM is getting a lesson. He's getting a taste of his own bitter medicine. So I don't think anyone is going to feel bad if you're a DF. Nevertheless, so he sees her with another man, and not only he sees her with another man, but he sees that she's happy with him. In some cases, he also might feel that he's better than him. He's better looking than him. Maybe he's got more money, he's got a bigger car, or he's handsome, he cannot tolerate all that. He just cannot. And obviously that she did not get back to me, she did not beg me this time, she did not chase me this time, and look at this. Look at what has happened. So the DM is feeling very frustrated right now because he is thinking that he has lost the bus or he has missed the bus and there's no other bus coming now. At first he was living in his arrogance, and at first he was like, anyone can come and go in my life, who cares, and I don't care, I don't feel anything, she can do whatever she likes. That was his attitude. He did not see how much she loved him, how much she cared for him. Now we still don't know whether it's a karmic, we don't know if she's with her soulmate, we don't know if she's with just a friend, maybe it could be just anybody, maybe she's just randomly talking to a stranger. They are just how we bump into strangers. Maybe she's just telling somebody the address of to some place, but the DM happens to see at that point only. Or maybe, as I said, it is just a very good friend, or a good friend, not just a friend, but maybe a good friend who she gels with. She's not in love with him, she's not treating him like a life partner or a DM or a twin flame, but she's hanging out with him, and now she doesn't care. She's thinking that if he's allowed to do whatever he wants and he cannot give me even little bit of like compassion, he cannot give me, or even little bit of, he cannot understand my side also, he cannot stand by me, cannot support me. Forget about taking a stand and support. All I was wanting to see is to see one little effort from him, something from him. And despite me saying that you don't make any efforts for me, I'm the one who's always making efforts, always doing everything, always pacifying you, always taking care of you. So much so that she started feeling that she's not a girlfriend, but she's a caretaker of him. He's so, like childish, and then you have to massage his ego all the time. So it became too much. Now we are not saying that the DM doesn't love her, but he's programmed in such a way that he doesn't know how to treat her with love and respect. But then that's something he needs to work on. That's not her problem. That's not something she can even tell him to do, because we know, you must have heard it, that we cannot change other people, we can only change ourselves. So the DF thinks that I should change myself, and instead of being dependent on him, instead of relying on him for love, let me find my love, or the love I'm looking for, myself. Now she's not looking for a man, but she's just looking for happiness, respect and peace. So maybe she decides to take some adventurous or bold step. I'm also feeling that this could have happened to some a divine feminine and masculine, where the masculine did not change, he did not budge at all because of family, because of whosoever, and the feminine decided to take a trip, a solo trip by herself. Okay, and he was never expecting that. He thought that, he just looked at her as someone who's constantly chasing him, constantly, after him. Because when he got away from her, at that time he was not seeing positive things in her. And now what he is feeling, the envy and the jealousy is happening now. Earlier it was not happening. Okay, earlier he was like, yeah, good riddance, she's not called me for 10 days or 15 days, all right, fine, at least I can have some peace of mind. And suddenly he finds out that she is in another country vacationing, or she is in another state, or maybe a beautiful beach or a beautiful mountain, sharing pictures on social media, enjoying her life, going to some party, hanging out with some random people, travelers, and there is a good looking handsome man in the picture. There's something is going on, he feels, and he's very agitated, he's very frustrated, because now he cannot even get back to her. He showed so much ego, so much attitude when she was trying to contact him. Now it's difficult for him to make an excuse and say hi, because he has already made it so dirty in the past that he feels that he's made a mistake, and now he's like, oh God, why did I do it? And he sees that she's looking beautiful, she's looking attractive, because any woman becomes very attractive when she stops chasing. That's the rule. That's the rule for all relationships. The woman who doesn't chase is definitely far more attractive than the woman who's chasing. Even in a relationship, even in a husband and wife relationship, the wife who doesn't chase the husband all the time, she's always more desirable. And the husband always wants to do something for her, please her, make her feel nice. He thinks that she's irreplaceable. Even if he's surrounded by 10 beautiful women, he would just think about her. Now that she has changed, because in this channeling session we see an energy shift in the divine feminine. Now that she has changed so much for the good, for the better, she realizes that I don't want to pacify a man who is just not willing to get out of his comfort zone. If his family says something, he has to listen to it. If his mother says something, he has to listen to it. If his sister says something, he has to listen. If his best friend says something, he has to listen to them, to him or whatever, more than one. What about me, she's thinking. What about me? And she also got very tired and she also got very weak. For some time before all of this happened, the feminine went through a dark night of the soul, okay? Before she decided to take the trip or before she decided to be independent, even if she doesn't take a trip, for those who did not or who do not go anywhere out of the city, out of the state, out of the country, they're right there. Even then you can do so many things. You can do 100 things sitting inside a room also, if you want to, without going anywhere. But still the DM finds out somehow. Maybe she's posted a picture. In some cases, what I am sensing over here is that he's also insecure because she is become very bold. Maybe she started dressing up very well. While she was in a relationship with him, he told her, dress a little more conservative, don't wear this, don't wear that, don't style your hair like this, my mother doesn't like it, my sister doesn't like it, or I don't like it. And after the breakup or the fight, she thought that to hell with it, to hell with other people telling me what to wear, what not to wear. And most divine feminines are very beautiful. This is my understanding, because whenever I do a reading, I have always felt this, that she's so beautiful. But the man doesn't find her beautiful. And only when she realizes that I don't need him to tell me that I'm beautiful or not, I'm going to wear whatever clothes I want to wear, whatever hairstyle I want to do. I'll go and meet my friends. Even if I don't meet my friends, I'll connect with other people. So maybe she shared her individual picture somewhere, and the DM saw that there are other men who are commenting on her pictures. And people are writing really like those type of comments, when other men are showing a lot of interest. So he starts thinking in his head that I'm sure they're talking to each other, I'm sure they're DMing each other. Like he sees the same guy's comments on every picture, and the same guy is writing many things to her, like he's making hearts, or he's saying, wow, you look gorgeous, you look beautiful, anybody would be lucky to have you, something very intense. And he goes like, what the hell is this guy writing? Why is he writing this? And when he checks his profile, when he clicks on his picture or whatever he sees, he's like, oh my god, he's a handsome guy, he's a good looking guy, and anything can strike him. Maybe he's posted a picture about some fancy car or maybe some fancy place. So the DM is very jealous and very envious of this, hot, attractive man, that energy around the feminine. In some cases, if he's not sure about a man, he's just assuming, because she stopped giving him so much attention. He's just sitting and assuming. He could be sitting and abusing also, by the way. So he's sitting and assuming that, she's not giving me any attention. Maybe there's a man in her life, So for personal reading, private sessions and therapy sessions that lead you to 5D union, that help you to go to 5D union, you can check out the description box for all the information. And before we do a reading for you, please do not send me all the information about your twin flame journey. First, we will just answer your questions in the reading and we'll figure it out, because if you tell me everything before the reading, then the reading cannot be honest, it cannot be solution oriented. It's very difficult then, because if the reader knows too much about the journey, they get biased sometimes. Alright, so on this note, I would be closing this channeling session. Thank you so much for being here with me. One love and peace out.